System Data Exchange Format, or SDEF, is the common file format for exchanging railway designs. Creating SDEF files is the purpose of Sketch, hence the various systems which complain if you don't enter data that SDEF requires. SDEF files are exported like any other file using the Export menu. Here you see a valid diagram, and here is the equivalent SDEF file. The XML file format is designed and maintained by Network Rail. In some cases the SDEF menu will be greyed out, which indicates a diagram which is not yet complete enough to form a valid SDEF file. Sketch has a number of tools to help locate and fix such problems. Firstly, you will have seen the validation system, which reports errors into the status bar. Messages here should be self-explanatory. Not all validation errors are SDEF problems. Because the SDEF tracks are abstract, not graphical, these warnings about geometric problems would not actually cause the SDEF file to be invalid. Still, any validation error causes SDEF export to be disabled. Secondly, we have the checklist, which indicates completeness. For example, a track which ends without a buffer stop would not be valid in SDEF. Similarly, tracks meeting without some sort of junction would not be valid. These completenesses are indicated by ticks for systems which are complete, and grey or yellow circles for incomplete data. At this point it's worth mentioning a quirk if you have a junction which needs to exist only in certain timeframes. For example, here we will be creating a junction which does not exist in timeframe 2. After setting the track and the track end and the junction to be recovered, we're left with a section of straight track which has a node in the middle and thus an incomplete junction. To solve these straight tracks with no junction required, we have to add a track connector junction type. Lastly, the SDEF format itself has an XML schema which is checked before export. Sometimes you can enter data which doesn't cause any problems in Sketch but which would be invalid in SDEF. These messages will be displayed only after attempting to export, and any error messages will be reported in the style directed by the XML schema.